everyone, my name is Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we have a triple unboxing. So I am moving soon, and this is probably going to be the last unboxing slash book haul we're going to have for a little while because I'm not planning on buying any books. I have things pre-ordered that I will need to change my address for. I don't know if anything's coming in between now and moving. Like, we're moving in about 3 weeks now. So yeah, I have 3 book boxes here. Afterlight and Evernight have actually been sitting here for a little while and I just haven't found the time to haul them. And then Rainbow Crate came in yesterday. So we're gonna jump right on in. All of these boxes are just the books, no other items, which is part of the reason that we're doing it now while Presley is at school. I will go pick him up later because he loves unboxings, but he really likes the items. And right now there's nothing, no items, just books, and so he's not going to be as interested. So let's start with Afterlight. I think this one came in first. The theme was Take Me Home. We do have a sheet here that also has the author letter, so we have like art and everything. And okay, I really loved the cover, like the original cover for this book. But I sort of like the vibes of this one, even though I think I prefer the original cover better, because it looks like old school, like, you know, like the older classic baseball sort of stuff. I like the idea of this a lot. I really do like the original cover as well. But this is the Prospects by K.T. Hoffman. Here's the back. I like that we have the baseballs on the edges. It actually goes all the way around, which is great. Underneath the dust jacket, we do have like a cute little design on the front. It says, Jean only needs to get on base, then trust Luis to bring him home. And we do have some nice end papers as well. I mean, we have a puppy and everything. Like, it's very, very cute. And different ones on the back. I really do like the art style of that very much. It is also going to be signed. So yeah, I do really, really like the original cover, but there's something about the vibes of this one that just like screams sort of like old school baseball that I like. And this one is going to be a sports romance, obviously, but it is going to be with one of our characters being like trans. I think maybe like the first openly trans player in, I think, minor league baseball. And he does have a rival person from a different team that eventually gets transferred over to their team, and it ends up being like a rivals to lovers. I don't know exactly like how or why or anything like that, but I'm very, very excited for this one. And so even though I really do love the green of the original and like that sort of thing, the vibe of this, like, it just sort of fits the theme really well, and so I do like the vibe of it. Let's move into Evernight next, since this was the second thing that came. Our theme was not a theme, it just says Evernight. Okay, and so this one, I accidentally did see a spoiler on somebody's Instagram story that like they got it pretty soon after it was shipped out, and they haul everything through their Instagram story, and it was just something that happened. I'm very, like, I don't know what to think about this cover, mostly because, again, the vibes of the cover. This looks very sort of Archie comics a little bit, like with the art style, but it just sort of looks like those sort of like more pulpy type of stories, like pulp thrillers, that kind of thing. And the thing is, I don't really know much about what this book is about. Like, I haven't read it before, so maybe this really, really does fit the vibes. The original cover was closer to this. I will put it here so you guys can see. And so I just think it's a very big change directionally with like the art style. This is Murder Road by Simone St. James. I have never read a Simone St. James, but I was very, very intrigued by the synopsis for this one. And it says, if you see her, you're next. We actually do have another character on the back. I do really appreciate, again, the edges. This one doesn't go all the way around. It's just like right there. Let's see underneath. Oh, okay, okay. I did not see any other spoilers besides like the first front cover. I just like completely skipped over those stories. But it's like a map on the front and it's sort of pinkish. Well, even on the back. I like this a lot. I like the idea of that on the book a lot. Okay, and then we do have some end papers with like pictures and things. Very cute. And other ones with like a creepy one here on the back. So again, I don't know a ton about this one. But it looks like we have two characters, April and Eddie, who have taken a wrong turn and find a woman on the side of the road, apparently in trouble, you know, a hitchhiker sort of thing. They pick her up, and then they see other headlights racing toward them, and the woman says, "I'm sorry, he's coming." It says the hitchhiker's injuries prove fatal, and the couple are trapped in the small town of Cold Lake Falls, prime suspects in the eyes of the local police. But it turns out that this isn't the first victim to die on this stretch of road, and it isn't the first time that survivors have seen something they can't explain. I'm very curious about this. It feels like it's gonna be one of those, like, is it actually paranormal or not? And so I'm curious to see if this cover's vibes match the book. Okay, and then we have the Rainbow Crate one. This will have 2 books in there. The theme is I want somebody to love, because this is going to be a zombie one. We do have a bookmark. They are double-sided, one for each book that is going to be included. And so the first one comes with this signed book plate, and this is our cover here. It says it's Monsters Within Men by T.J. Rose. My book apparently fell at some point before they wrapped it up, because both corner pieces, so one corner but both sides, are terribly smushed. Just try and fix those a little bit. But yeah, Monsters Within Men. So this is going to be the indie book pick. I like the art style on the front here, and we do have, you know, some other pictures and stuff on the back. Again, edges look gorgeous. I really like the whole sort of like theme matches, like it sort of folds around where we have like the red hands. Is that like hands down there? Potentially. Going up into like the cemetery and then the night. Ooh, okay. We have a puppy underneath, which is very, very cute. I want to say somebody mentioned that there was a dog in this one before, and I think it's one of those ones where like the dog lives, because like I'm sure most of us are like, we don't want the animals to die in books, even if it is a zombie book. The back says, was humanity doomed to be locked in cages, fighting an endless war for the rest of time? Interesting. We do also have the end papers, which are very, very nice. Same end papers on the other side. And one thing that I have mentioned before that I really love about Rainbow Crate is we have nutrition facts, because I do not always remember summaries. And so this, I feel like, is a good way to get a little bit of something about the book without having everything about it. So, nutrition facts. It is 458 pages. Representation is bisexual male, Achillean, sapphic, and bi-POC. Genre is post-apocalyptic fantasy. Plot is zombie fighting, slow burn, conspiracies, and sexy times. So that does lead into demographics being 100% adult with a third-person close point of view. And then we do also have the traditionally published book in this bag. Let me pull it on out. It does come with this signed book plate, and it is Hearts Still Beating by Brooke Archer. Again, can you guys see how off this Just Jacket is? I don't know what is going on with the way they're putting these books together right now with Rainbow Crate. Here's the original cover, because their traditionally published books are the original traditionally published book, and it just comes with a separate dust jacket on top. The dust jacket, I do like the vibe of both. This looks definitely more dystopian, whereas this has like the more flower pieces and whatnot. I just wish it was folded better. And then we have our nutrition facts. So it is 336 pages. Representation is sapphic humans and sapphic zombies. Okay. Genre, zombie romance. Plot, the Undead, Childhood Friends, Swords, and Chronic Illness. Demographics is 10 adult and 90 young adult with first person multiple point of view. So this is definitely a young adult book with a slight appeal, I guess, for adult audiences. But yeah, that's what we have going on here. So zombie books plus the other Illumicrate stuff. So Afterlight and Evernight. And that is going to be it for me. Like I said, this is probably going to be the last like actual book haul in a while, because I'm going to be packing all of these books up very, very soon. And if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos. I do have videos coming out Tuesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes Saturdays. So I will see you then. Bye.